tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed. Mississippi crew was born to be tough when the gals and all them come The ship was afraid of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. Big freighters go, it was better than most, with the crew and good captain well seasoned. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait. The way smoke all on the railing. Every man knew as the captain is held, which of November comes blessed.
Yo, welcome to SmallmouthCrush Live with my co-host Epic Eric.
What was that thing, dude?
A rake.
Like for raking leaves? Did you hire him to
No.
clear your front lawn?
Huh.
Oh, well, we'll get into that. Are we going to get into that in the after hours section of Smallmouth?
Well, our special guest this evening, I remember he had an encounter with a creature while he was up here in Jefferson County, and I want to relive that again.
Oh, we're gonna have
for the third time with him.
That I cannot wait for that moment for sure, man. Hey, man, it's good to be back. Does it ever occur to you that we have a live show in the world of fishing, man? That's pretty cool.
It is.
I mean, how many shows are we into? Have we ever counted it up? I think we should do that. Like, when's the 150th show? When's the 200th show? When do we hit 75? I mean, we certainly have done that, right? How many years have we been doing this? Since COVID, right?
Yeah, I don't like, can you just say since 2020? I mean, why put a disease to our past?
I did, because that was some of the most...
It triggers me, Eric. That's all I'm saying.
Here we go. We just started the show, man. I've already triggered you. I can't believe it. You got the rake in the house. We got a story coming on. Special guest. Unboxing tonight. You've got some tricks up your sleeve. I can't wait.
I always do.
This is going to be good. My mic is off. Volume is low. All right, guys. This is something I needed to do was a sound check. I'm going to turn the volume up and tell me what you guys think. So give me some feedback because I changed some settings. I don't know what I changed, but I wanted to do this and see what would happen. Probably not good. All right, talk to me as I change the settings, Travis.
Okay, so far you're good.
Am I good, guys?
I think so. Volume.
How's that? Mic check, 182.
Very
better,
good.
Guys? No, I know I sound good to you, but I'm talking about the audience is giving me no, not good. Low.
Okay, so
mic
go
check,
to
mic check.
Go to settings.
Yeah, but I changed it on the Yeti microphone. Still low. Better, getting better. All right, they said it was better. Better. Let's see, settings.
It is all good. Hey, let's move on with our lives.
What are you
Welcome back,
say,
everybody. Tonight's show is brought to you by Beast Coast Fishing.
Yeah. And that marine place that you get your boat from.
Well, not this week's show, but we do love Thayer's for sure.
All right. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you flip it around.
Thayer's didn't pay the bill this week.
There's Richie.
Come on, Richie.
Richie. So what's new, man? Where you been? What's been happening? You've been fishing a little bit. Getting the studio organized. I mean, looks good back there, dude.
So I'm really proud. Let me see if I can
talk to us.
Bring up a picture real quick.
Yeah, do that.
Man, I was just busy booking trips here before. Well, we talked earlier, but I got barzled. Seven trips in the last hour, bud.
That's pretty amazing. I'm going to keep turning up this mic, guys, and let me know when it's too loud.
Okay, here we go. So far, so good.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the comments, dude. I know I sound good to you, but I'm talking about the people that are watching. Anyway, give me some feedback, everybody. How's that one? I just turned the mic up again. Hello. Still low. Holy hell. Do one more setting. Click. All right. How about that?
Very
Better
good.
than it was a minute ago.
Man, you sound amazing right now.
Feels like no change. What the heck? I'm gonna turn that volume up a little more.
Well, so I
fine.
entered a little fishing tournament.
Talk to us.
Entered a fishing tournament out of Vincent.
Yeah. When was that?
Today? Last Saturday.
All right. How'd it go?
And well, my son took first place.
Hey,
cashed his first check.
SmallmouthCrush, man.
Yeah.
Can
you believe that? That was pretty exciting. I mean,
that is exciting, dude, for sure.
So it was a pike, walleye, perch.
Oh wow. All right.
Yeah. And it's a funny story. So he won with the largest perch.
Nice.
But we were trolling and saw the board go back and it was a small fish and it was just kind of out there just flopping on the water, right?
Yeah.
Rolling on the water.
Circles. Yeah, sure.
Other board goes back.
All right.
And I'm like, oh, that's a big northern, dude. We need to get this one in.
Uh-oh.
So we fought it forever. And it was big, but it was a pickerel. And those don't count, dude.
Oh, man.
So we get this pickerel in. We take some pictures. And I'm like, dude, this isn't the northern. It's not going to work. Meanwhile, the winning fish is still flopping on the surface back there. And we finally got that thing in. I was like, oh, that's a big ass perch.
Right.
Threw him in the live well, and we won with that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Congratulations, SmallmouthCrush. That's awesome.
I was impressed.
Yeah, you should be.
God, we catch a lot of big bass too.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh yeah. They'll bite those husky jerks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm turning up the gain. The gain on the microphone is up, guys. Let's try that.
I think you're good.
I think you keep saying that, but people keep saying other things in the stream. What are you drinking there, bud? Margarita?
Yeah, something like that.
All right. All right, Wave Currents and Ice. They gave me the way better. It was the gain. All right, cool. We're good. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're almost too loud. Now you're really loud in my ears.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll turn the volume down in the settings because the gain, I'll go to moderate. How's that, Travis?
That's good. Hey, listen, before we get to what's new at the Bass Lab.
Yeah, talk to me.
We're going to bring back the Super Chats tonight, and I got a really good prize. For those that are interested, viewers can sign up for Super Chat by simply clicking on the money logo symbol icon in the live chat box while watching the live stream. And then you'll get a little notification that we see that, and we're going to keep track of all the contestants, and you will be picked to win this prize. $1, all it takes to get in. You can enter as many times as you want. And it's not too hard to sign up because I know we have a lot of viewers and we only have a handful of people that win every week. Some guys have won multiple times simply because there's not enough people participating. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Plus, it helps support the channel. Don't forget, use my Tackle Warehouse links as well. That helps support the channel. We're actually going to do a little game, guys. For those of you, I'm going to give you a heads up. I don't have it with me right now, but I have a big box, literally this big, by this big, full of Tackle Warehouse T-shirts.
All right.
And there's a number of T-shirts in there. There could be 300. There could be 500. There could be, I don't know how many there's in the box. But what we're going to do starting next week, so save your receipts. If you use my link, if you click on any YouTube video, recent video, you can click on the Tackle Warehouse link. You're not going to know. It's not going to show anything different. It's just going to go through, and any of your tackle purchases help support the channel, and I'll be able to, well, I won't be able to see that technically. So what we're going to do is if you order from Tackle Warehouse, and this is going to probably be a month long, but we can start, save your receipts if you make any purchases through my link. Make sure it's through my link. And what you're going to do is you're going to email me or tag me on Instagram or send me a message with your guess of how many T-shirts are in this box, as well as your receipt from Tackle Warehouse, or just a screenshot, just something that shows this is what you purchased through Tackle Warehouse, and did that through the simple link. And then whoever guesses the right amount of shirts is going to win a huge prize at the end of the month. I just don't have the shirts with me right now. So that's kind of cool. We're going to do that. So basically what I'm saying now is if you're going to purchase through Tackle Warehouse through that link, just save the receipt. And then when you see the on the next live, or it'll definitely be next week. When I show you the big box of shirts, you write, okay, I think there's 32 shirts in there. And then you email me
the number of shirts in the box, and the winner wins all the shirts.
No, I think they just win a big prize package that I'm going to put together.
Okay, got it. So guess what? I got just like the jelly beans in the jar.
Yeah, who needs 450 Tackle Warehouse shirt?
Yeah, I mean, do they get a free shirt if they win with the big prize pay? You ought to throw a shirt in there too.
We'll throw it.
You should just start getting rid of those shirts, man. What are you going to use them for? They might be handy during the reset.
They could be. Okay, we do have to go through.
That?
Yes, let's go through the super chats. We see a couple coming in already. Burn, Bobby, Jeff,
Bobby Balsa.
We're going to start out with the Monster Bass T-shirt, which is always a popular one. It's kind of a play on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, man.
Oh, what else we got? Oh, we got a little Beast Coast shirt we're going to throw in there.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm just going to keep rolling with the shirts for now.
I would, man.
This is a cool shirt. I want to show you guys this one.
Yeah, show us. What is it?
This is by Cortland.
Okay.
We've shown this shirt off before in the past, but sometimes they hit a home run with their clothing. I think that's a cool little logo.
Yeah, America, man.
And we're going to throw that in there. Now, we got another Monster Bass hat going in this one. We got a Mercury hat going in this one.
It just never ends.
Of course, we got the Smallmouth Crush stickers going in that one.
Yeah.
Then we got a little bit of tackle here as well. We got some Great Lakes Finesse drop minnows.
Okay.
We got some Fisher Dye gobies.
David Zick.
We got some of these spear point hooks.
Have you ever
Those
thrown
are hard to
them?
come by. I have, and they stay buttoned. David, we got you. This just gets better and better as we go along. We got some swim baits by Lunker Hunt. Oh, goodness. I see a Cortland Master Braid, 8 pounds.
Ooh, that's 8 pounds, my jam,
High
man.
biz. There you go.
That 5 pound fairy
Let's keep going. We got the Smallmouth Crush buff.
You still got those, Ben? How many did you order?
I don't know. Then we got a Monster Bass box.
Oh, wow. It's just a night of boxes.
Wow. So this is full of some crazy baits here. I mean, Everyone needs the beetle. Okay.
Like just not any beetle. It's the battle beetle, bro.
The finesse craw.
Yeah, you can catch them on that. All that stuff works.
Lipless, lunker hunt stuff. So all kinds of cool baits in here. We're going to throw that in as well. There you go. That's super chats. And we'll be, I don't think we've ever forgot to draw a winner.
No. I mean, we almost
came
have.
Close.
We've come real close, man. We've come real close.
And so all that is up for grabs. And I see all the super chats coming in, so we appreciate that. We'll circle back towards the middle of the show as well as the end of the show to remind you.
I like it.
Other than that, what is new at the Bass Lab?
Man, thanks for asking, man. Let's see, man. We did a drop of a shirt. I just reopened it for those guys who missed out because I know a bunch of guys. We did the Morning Wood. Let me put it in frame. Can you see it in frame, Travis?
Yes.
All right, Morning Wood t-shirt. Doing it on a Comfort Colors. Comfort Colors. If you guys know Comfort Colors, probably one of the nicest t-shirts in the game, man. It's like one of your favorite t-shirts, pre-washed. It's kind of like faded a little bit right out of the gate. So this is available now at the Bass Lab for order, man. Give us about a week to do them because I've got it in stock, ready to go, man. So we've got them up to 3XL. So first time we've offered it. And then the next one I'm going to be doing is this one, Tug Life. And I know Anthony, if he's watching, last I heard he was on a kayak out in the wild, so he's already pre-ordered. But if you guys want to, just let me know if you guys are interested in the Tug Life, interested in the shirt, because we're going to open that up probably next week. So I'll keep you guys posted. But shoot me a DM on Insta or talk about it right now. Let me know. Mark D, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So that's what's new at the Bass Lab, bro. Put together some special things recently, sent them out into the universe, the Bassin' universe. I went pond hopping today, caught 2 bass. That was pretty cool. And a kid ran up to me and he said, I'm new at bass fishing. He goes, what should I be throwing? And literally every willow bush had a bass in front of it because the bluegills are spawning now.
Okay.
And yeah, man. So I said, cast in front of every tree on the shade line. Taught him about shade lines. And he caught himself some bluegills and a small bass. So I helped some dude catch a bass today. And my son and his girlfriend are fishing at Deep Creek Lake. Gave him a Ned rig and a dark sleeper, and they've caught some smallmouth and yellow perch. How about that? His girlfriend's first smallmouth bass and first yellow perch. That's a pretty special day, man. When you can coach somebody long distance to catch a fish, that gets me stoked. Here you go. I'll show off. It's not a giant, but there you go, man. Gwen with her first smallmouth bass at Deep Creek Lake.
That's a good one.
How about that? Any size for your first is a good one. The Ned rig, bro.
Right. That's right.
The Ned rig. The Ned rig.
Before I forget, let me just look at my calendar real quick. Flocka Moosin, we got you.
Boom. He's in. He's got 20.
I see that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, James or Eric or Michael, they went in with $1.99.
They're in.
So they got one. They could have put $2, but they decided to put 99 cents. I mean, should we count that? I don't know.
I'd give them the 2, man. Hey, Travis, can you stick up the Bass Lab at Big Cartel for me, bro?
You know what? I would love to. I just need to find that button.
Yeah, it's page 87 of the manual. You know where it is, man.
Yep, E-Stacks in. Kindly appreciate that. Let's see here. If we go over to banners and we click on this, it pops right up.
There it is, man. So if you're interested in...
Unbelievable.
That's right. And by the way, if anybody's interested in the June bug, the Epic June bug chatterbait, which we call the Mad Hatter, or the Epic June bug spinnerbait, I just restocked them. Tournament winner, right out of the gate, and they won't last long. I'm just going to say that.
And I don't know, real quick, guys, I don't know if you guys, if anyone follows Beast Coast Fishing on Instagram or their social medias, they recently came out with a brand new bait, and I recently made a video about it. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's called the Seduce Minnow. I'm really excited about that, and I think it's going to be a great bait moving forward. I think they sold out fairly quickly. I don't know the whole deal. They will be getting them back in stock, but the first round was, I guess, a quiet, or what do you call it when you help me out, man? You're the marketing guy. Soft opening, or
it's a soft opening.
Intro.
It's called a soft launch.
A soft launch. Yeah.
That's what it is.
And that's what he did. So, and they sold out very quick. I messed around with those baits and I was really impressed with them. I actually messed around with a bunch of baits. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I just got done making a video. I don't know if I can disclose all that just yet. Not yet. Forget I said anything. But I did go fish the Finger Lakes recently.
And you enjoy it?
Yeah, very interesting place. I went back to I felt like I was on the Chesapeake Bay in a way on the high tide, and you would have loved it, Eric.
I bet.
Milfoil, scatter milfoil, 5 to 8 feet of water. And
oh my gosh,
you could see some big old largemouth just chilling. And guess what?
What?
I want you to guess the bait I targeted these largemouth with. You're going to know. I know you're going to guess it. I'm going to give you a hint. I was not using the bait caster.
Oh, wow.
And you know my style, and you know what I like to do.
Yeah. So it's a spinning rod for sure.
I want you to really think, what bait do you think, for old time's sake, did I bring out? Now, I maybe I need to clue you in more. It was not a hard bait. And now I know you're thinking, oh, geez, was it a robo worm? Was it that thing with the eyeball?
Finesse worm.
Was it a finesse worm? Was it a baby destroyer on the drop shot? So far, those are all baits that I love to use.
Yeah.
And they would bring back memories. But there's one bait that's always tied on when I'm fishing for largemouth in the grass with a spinning rod. And
the Ned rig.
Correct. The big TRD.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a jammer, dude.
And it was fun. I was using the new, new to me, St. Croix physics rod that I think it was 710 medium.
Yeah.
Awesome rod for
nice.
Dude. And here's the biggest thing. So I always threw those big TRDs on my St. Croix Legend Extreme 7-foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I bumped it up to a 710.
Something special happened.
Definitely you can get some distance on that.
And you get a lot of leverage, as the Canadians like to say, leverage.
Yeah. I'm not saying it felt different.
Can lean into them.
Yes, it felt different, but man, if you need a little bit of extra gas, step it up a little bit. Longer rod, perhaps.
I love my 7.6 Conquest.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Still some time to get up here, Eric.
I know. Let's talk.
Well, I'm sick of talking. Just
I got the dates tonight. In mind.
Let's go. Well, I start work again soon.
I know. I'll come up before work starts. I'll talk to you. I know the dates. I got it in my mind.
Okay. I do have a couple perch dates next week, though.
Next week? What dates?
I know the 12th and the 13th I'm perch fishing.
Okay. It wouldn't be those dates, so that's perfect.
Okay. Guide trips.
All right, good. Yeah. Cool.
And then the 15th is opening day. If anyone's interested, it looks like I still have an afternoon available on June 20th, June 25th, June 26th, and June 27th. And it also looks like I have, I don't want to work. I might have a Saturday available. If anyone's really interested in experiencing some of the St. Lawrence smallmouth fishing, once the season opens here in a couple of weeks, I do have a couple dates available. Not that I want to, they're just, I left them open for tournaments. Unfortunately, there is no tournaments. So I'm going to want a day off or two, but I'd be willing, if anyone's interested, go ahead. We also have just a handful of dates left in July. August, September, October, November, and all that. I just want to get that out of the way. SmallmouthCrush.com to find more information on that. What else we got here?
We got some special guests, man, waiting in the background. I think it's time.
We do. Before we do that, I just want to make sure we got everyone here.
What else? I'm here. You're here. Check. We got people in the house. We got people watching.
JP and I still talk. There's no fallout there. It's just
that's good. Gino, what up, Gino? Hey, Gino, thanks for saving me the other night, man. I appreciate you. Did you know Gino jumped on, man? Because John Paul couldn't make it. I was carrying the show. You were out. Brett Cartwright couldn't do it because he was somewhere. I don't know what he was doing. He was doing something important. I think he was tilling a field or something, planting some mint or veggies or growing chickens. Yeah, he does that too. He's a mint farmer. You didn't know that? He's minting mint. Absolutely. Acres of it, bro. It's good for the chickens. Good for your soul, too.
I gotcha.
It is. Yep. What else we got? Are you ready?
I guess you're really forcing me to.
No. Take your time. You've been out for a minute, so welcome back to the show. This is Smallmouth Crush, everybody. Welcome to the founder, creator, Travis Manson. You get it all out, man. Take your time.
We're good.
All right. What else you got? All right. Michael Ross says, so weird to have Travis live on Smallmouth Crush.
It sure is. Let's bring our first two guests.
Yeah.
Night on.
Right. Welcome,
Britt and Guppy.
And Team Guppy. Brett Cartwright
with the G.
Team Guppy. Yeah, with the G. Yeah.
It's good to be here. This might be the first female guest you guys have ever had on the show.
I'm almost certain of it. Can you think of any other female guests we've had in the history? This could be history in the making.
This could be a 4-digit live view count. Like we might get over 1,000 viewers at one time.
Exactly.
No lie.
Let's hope. Mark it in the books.
So I had some marked as guests, and there's definitely some that I want to get on. Oh yeah, my sister's been on it.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of the family, Team
one.
Guppy's the first, right? You're the first interloper.
That's awesome.
Outside the Smallmouth Crush family.
Did my sister call me out? Like,
I think she did.
Told everybody how I locked her in the closet.
Yeah.
And gave her bread and some rations.
Yes.
It was just till my parents got home. It wasn't like overnight or anything. So
right. Yeah, she forgot about it. It didn't traumatize her at all.
There is no childhood trauma in our family.
No. It was all part of the script. It's written in the stars.
Britt, welcome. I know you've been busy, and I want to talk a little bit about if you experienced any supernatural things while on the road. Other than that one time you told us a story about that creature. Do you think, because I'm sorry, I've been on this skinwalker, humanoid rant lately, but I just listened to another podcast about these things, and they're interdimensional beings. I don't care what anyone says. You know what? A lot of people in the Bigfoot community, like if I was to go to a Bigfoot convention right now, and started talking my truths about Bigfoot, I would be black labeled. I would not be allowed back, and they would not accept what I have to say about Bigfoot. They think it's a real creature.
Yeah.
When I believe it's
interdimensional. It can move.
And they don't want nothing to do with interdimensional beings in their Bigfoot society.
You'd be automatically blacklisted.
Mm-hmm. But
I've watched like Bigfoot stuff. What's the show there? Not all gas, no brakes. The same guy though, Channel 5, Andrew Callahan, and he goes to like all those. He goes to like Daytona Bike Week, and he goes to like these conventions and just interviews people and just gets the greatest clips. But anyway, he went to the Bigfoot thing, and I'm pretty sure that they were talking about them being interdimensional.
Yeah, it's called. I think Little Rich just said it's called the show In Search Of.
It could be, and I'm sure everyone's got an opinion, but that's what these rakes are.
And that's why they're hard to see, right? Because they can move quickly to another dimension.
And a lot of times they're found around roads, buildings, and bridges.
Like trolls. Do trolls and rakes live together? You think
Maybe
they work together? All right. Does the rake work for the troll?
No.
I'm thinking there's a business arrangement there somewhere.
They don't like to be seen. I know that.
They're like the troll's under the bridge, and he goes, "Hey, rake, go out there and scare that dude in that Yukon SUV." And then they laugh their asses off. They're cracking some Miller Lights under the bridge, man, going, "That was a good one."
And I was close to a bridge. I was when I saw my rake,
I knew it.
The bridge in 3 Mile Bay in the back.
Yeah.
I saw my rake, you just said the words. When I saw my rake, did somebody else see their rake? I've never seen a rake except for the one that I rake my yard with. Naomi, have you ever seen a rake?
Just the one in the yard. That's it.
What you saw? Oh yeah, okay, got you. You're with me.
When he supposedly saw his creature.
He was on the phone with me, and when I turned around, like I saw the thing. I'm driving down the road. Okay, it was probably like spring of 21.
Yeah, you got to tell the story now. Full on story about this is Brett's rake sighting. His rake.
Yeah, I've told the story probably 2 or 3 times on the show, but it's good. It's real. But I have not seen anything else since it like this. But I just got off the water and I was launching at the Isthmus ramp on Lake Ontario. And I just got off the lake and I was driving to get gas in the back of Chameau Bay. There's a gas station down there.
Yeah.
That's like the only place you can get gas after like 9 o'clock at night in that area. So I went and got gas, and there's a Subway in there, and I grabbed a sub, I think, too. And then I was driving to Cape Vincent. So I was driving from the back of 3 Mile Bay, Chameau Bay area to Cape Vincent, whatever that we cut out.
And this, I know the date's wrong, but this is the photo you took, correct?
Yeah, that was the photo that I got, and I sent it to Travis off my dash cam.
Yeah, I mean.
So I'm driving. And
How much sleep have you had?
I'm going down the county road.
How much sleep had you had at this point, Brett?
And what's that?
How much sleep had you had at this moment in your journey?
I was good.
Okay, full night, like 3 hours, like a bass fisher does.
I was talking to, I wasn't even fishing either. I was just graphing. I was probably just idling around all day and then was just going to go to bed and then do it again. But I was talking to Naomi on the phone, and I'm driving down the road, and I get to, there's like, when you're coming out of 3 Mile Bay, you kind of go parallel with 3 Mile Bay, and then you take a hard right and head towards Cape Vincent. And I'm somewhere in that little stretch, and all of a sudden I see this creature standing right in the middle of the road looked like on its hind legs, like a werewolf looking thing. And its neck was twisted around like it was chewing on its spine. And it was as tall as the front of my truck. And I swear my mirror off my truck like hit it. Like it went just underneath it. And I was like, oh my God, what?
Like dinged it. Like there could have been DNA evidence on that mirror of a rake if you had just called Scully from the X-Files to take the swab.
So I had the boat with me, and these roads, you can't just turn around. There's no like place you can just pull off real quick. And like, it's basically the white line and then you're in the ditch. So I'm like, all right, I got the boat with me, but I'm going to turn around. So I drove like a mile up the road maybe, and I found a side road. So I 3-point turned in there, and I turned around, went back, and the thing was gone. And I ended up back in 3 Mile Bay area. I'm like, I don't even know. Like that was.
All right. There's a couple questions. Was this close to the cooler property?
It was, Steve.
Okay.
So
wait a minute. I got another question. 3 Mile Bay, 3 Mile Island. The area of a nuclear fallout.
Maybe.
Think about it. Worker from 3 Mile Island decides to live as a rake in the field near 3 Mile Bay. And then I have a knock. That's a white-tailed deer. If you just said, what is that? Is a moose? Now people know you didn't see a rake.
Look in the back.
I see it. It's a rake talking to the deer. And you know what? You know what the rake said to the deer? He said, "Okay, here's the knock knock joke, and it has to do with the ramp you were using, Brett. It's for you. This is for you. You have to answer my knock knock question. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Isthmus.
Isthmus who?
Isthmus be the rake place.
Isthmus the ramp where you saw the rake?
Yeah, there you go. You just made it better. Anyway, that's it. That's it. That's what the rake said to the deer. He was doing knock knock jokes. The rake's cracking up.
And Jones says
laughing.
It's wraith, not rake. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I've been listening to some of the podcasts about it. It's a very interesting creature that you cannot deny its existence. I don't think it's from this reality, but there's been thousands of people that have seen these creatures, and just like Bigfoot,
do they all draw it the same way, or do they have other shapes, and are they always white?
It's always the same. They're
always white, and they have humanoid eyes and hands and
yes.
Okay.
Very sneaky creatures. I think they're all over the place. I think we're just not able to, perceive them in our reality, but they're out there. And sometimes
scary cousin of the fairy, I think is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Woodland
there you
fairy.
go.
So Brett, do you think it could have been an albino deer?
No, I see a ton of deer. It wasn't a deer.
Was it foggy?
No.
You weren't tired?
No.
Were you high?
No.
Had you just gone to a clam bake?
No.
What's a clam bake? I don't even know if I want to ask.
I don't either.
I don't know. Okay. It was freaky. I think it was actually like 3 years ago, probably too, like right around these days. Like it was sometime because her and I started dating in 2021 in the fall. So it must have been the spring of 2022. So it's been 3 years since I saw it. And I can still I can picture it pretty darn well. Still in my mind.
Brett, Steve Hardy wants me to ask you, if when you went back, it was waiting for you, what would you have done?
I don't know.
Like if it jumped on the hood of your car and started scratching like a true horror film, would you have just driven into the field? Would you just gone did you ever think about that possibility? You see this creature, which is non-human, white, crazy, biting on its spine, and you turn around to go back? That's like walking into the haunted house in a movie where people are screaming at the person, don't go back in.
It would never be back. They're really a lot.
What happens if I stop my truck right now? And why am I stopping to go back and look at this thing? But I'm like, come on, I gotta go.
What if the rake was? Did you ever think the rake's running after you, like it's on your boat?
Maybe it was in my boat the whole time, and I turned.
I mean, that'd have been some shit, right? Has anybody ever been attacked by a rake?
No.
Only.
Why do they come here? Do we think,
Eric? What? Come on.
I'm just asking the questions. You've done the research. I don't know. I've never watched a special on a rake. I have a lot of questions. So no one's ever had physical contact with a rake. They haven't wrestled with a rake. They haven't kissed a wraith. They haven't wraithed their yard with the wraith.
No. I think it's an interesting, word to describe these creatures, but they're definitely out there. And
I'm having a hard time saying it.
Yes.
May the wraith be with you.
Maybe. All right, listen, we want to talk a little bit of fishing before we let our guests go for the evening.
Okay. And we've got a special unboxing.
This is going to be a short show.
On average, each time I come on the show, it's a 4-hour episode. And
I know.
One bottle of wine.
All right, listen, for the guests, for the new viewers, first of all, is there any new viewers in the chat? We'd love to hear from you. We got a good crowd forming. Britt, why don't you introduce yourself and talk a little bit about what part of the country you're from, where you fish, and just give us a little bit of background for the guys that may not know you.
So I live on Lake Champlain. I've been bass fishing here my whole life. And I currently fish Major League Fishing, the Invitationals, and I fish the Toyota Series tournaments. And then I actually met Travis through fishing like the ABAs and probably, I don't know if I ever saw you at Toyotas. You kind of fizzled out of the Toyotas or not, whatever. Like you just only fished whenever you were traveling for the tournaments. That was when I first like kind of started, right? When you were doing the Potomacs and Champlain and the St. Lawrence kind of trail, that's when I kind of started doing it in 2017-ish. And but yeah, we've hung out quite a bit through the ABAs, and I usually come up there and hang out with Travis and stay at the place. And but yeah, I've been doing that and won a few tournaments doing it like throughout the years. I won, my claim to fame is the Toyota on Champlain in 2023. And that kind of jump started me to be able to fish the invitationals. And yeah, this is my second year fishing the invitationals. And this is my girlfriend, Naomi Fleming. We've been dating for about 3.5 years now. We just bought a house together in the fall. We've been getting the shop ready. We've been working on the house, and we got a bunch of pet chickens.
So you get
flock
fresh eggs.
Yeah,
a lot.
Whose idea was it to get the chickens?
I'll let Naomi tell the story.
So
Please do.
Much of a story, but I mean, I always wanted chickens, and when we looked at the house, we put an offer in, and the guy was like, well, do you want to keep our chickens? And so we ended up with 14 chickens then, and then we had a couple casualties because of the hawk, and now
Ooh.
Okay, so walk me through this. So you got a bunch of chickens. You guys, obviously there's like a hen house or a chicken coop, right, where they go in. Are they caged in during the day, or do you let them kind of free range around the yard?
They've got a pretty big fenced in area, but 3 of them fly over the fence and just go through the whole yard all day.
How about that?
Yeah, so they've got a coop. We have a barn out back. This it's just a metal building that's fully insulated and kind of finished, and part of the barn or part of that building has a chicken coop in it. It's just a little room that's probably like, I don't know, it's probably 10 feet by like 5 or 6 foot, and the chickens go in there at night and stuff, but then during the day they can come out and they stay in that fenced in area, and the fenced in area is pretty big. It's like a 50 by 50 area. They can, there's no overhead protection, so the ones that are kind of, I guess, smarter ones have learned that they can fly up and over the fence. So right now we have just 3 of them, like she said, that come out and they graze through like the whole yard, and then the others are stuck inside the fence, just living in there. And
do you think they notice and kind of get mad or jealous, or not really?
No, I think I don't know why the other ones don't fly up.
They just don't care. They don't care.
One of them flying out, Rebecca, and then Linda started flying out, and then now the black and white chicken that we don't have a name for follows them too.
The renegade.
Wow. So do you have any roosters?
We had one when we moved in. We had one rooster, and I think there was 16 hens. I think we had 17.
Yeah.
So we had 17, one rooster, and then in the winter, like around December probably, we had a hawk come in and got one of the hens.
Wow.
And the next day, the hawk learned our automatic door.
No way.
So the hawk would be flying around, and I'd see him like every morning, but I didn't know that it was a hawk. But I would see him for like a week or 2 straight. I'd open the door. This was in the winter, so the sun's rising like 7:30. So I'd open the door to like go outside and get ready to go to work, whatever I'm doing. Like I'd go out and stuff, I would scare the hawk away. As soon as the door opened, it heard me and would fly away. Well, the hawk learned. He came down and got one hen, and then the next day, which I didn't even know that he got one, and then the next day our rooster came out first and fought the hawk. And
wow.
The rooster ended up dying. And then I locked all the rest of the birds in the house or in their coop for like 2 weeks straight. So that way, if the hawk kept coming back,
you'll teach that hawk a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing like, listen, I hate hawks. I'm not a big fan of eagles, hawks, any type of, bird like that. I love birds, but I'm just not into those. I like owls. I can't explain it.
Okay. No.
I like an owl, but
not a bird of prey.
No,
owls are birds of prey.
Right.
I
so
know.
I'm confused.
Owls can kill big turkeys.
Yeah, owls are like one of the top birds. We actually put owl decoys out there to try to scare the hawks and stuff.
Interesting.
So listen. So you have all these chickens, these hens that lay eggs, and obviously, if you want more chickens, you got to buy some. Or if you had a rooster, they would spawn. Correct?
Yeah.
Spawn.
So, yeah. So what is their spawning like this? Would he just go spawn with all of them like in one day, or how does that work?
We didn't even see, he would never like spawn with any of them. When we had the rooster, he was so small. He was a little bantam rooster. So he was like half the size of all the hens. And we never once, like now we watch videos.
So he was intimidated, really.
He was.
When you think about it.
Yeah, he was kind of like,
size does matter, Travis.
Do you think any of them found them attractive?
I don't know, maybe.
Travis, I've never seen you this interested in a topic. What has happened to you?
Well,
Did
I'm
you
just
bump
curious.
Your head?
I also want to. There's
chickens.
I have more questions.
Yeah, than answers.
Do you?
We like that you're interested.
So, how many eggs do you get a day, roughly? Does it vary?
Right now, we're getting like 8. In the wintertime, we got 0 a day. It's all based on the sunlight. So we could put.
How about that?
8 eggs. Okay.
8. We have the 13 hens right now, and so we've lost 5 total chickens. I think. Right? We lost. Yeah. No, 3 hens maybe, and 1 rooster.
Well, you ate 2 of the hens, so just I mean, they were good. I mean, it was tough up there in the winter, and you had to find something. I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's what the hawks are looking for. It's snow-covered ground, barren, and they can see them from a mile away. So we have 13 that can lay. We don't know if all 13 do lay, but we get around 8 a day is what we're averaging right now.
Wow.
Like, what if you came into the shed and the chickens were doing some scrambled eggs? Would you just like freak out with a wraith? What if they were doing a wraith party, like a rage? You know what I mean? Like a wraith rave. I think if we did that shirt with the chickens and the wraith rave up there at the Cartwrights, it would be epic.
It could be.
I think you could do an AI video of that, and it would be spectacular.
So a couple questions. So do you?
Couple more questions. You mean
who's picking the eggs up every morning? Like,
we kind of both get them, but
together. You go out there and you hold hands, and you like what's when you say together, or do you wake up and one's like, oh my god, we gotta go get eggs, or are you excited to get them, or do you have to get them every day?
It's exciting. They usually don't start laying till like.
It's like a treasure hunt.
But you don't, Travis. You're back.
It's like Easter every morning, but
no, it's not in the morning. They lay in the middle of the day. So Naomi will tell you how it is.
Well, they are just way too excited to eat first thing in the morning. So first thing open the door, they're literally cramming their bodies through the door. Can't get out fast enough. They go eat, and then they kind of each take their turn and lay. They have like roosting boxes, so we know exactly, like it's not a scavenger hunt every day. And then, it's like an endorphin rush every time you open that, and there's just a bunch of eggs in there.
Like she gets them like when we get home from work. So she goes to work a lot earlier than I do. She goes before, like usually it's dark out when she leaves, and she's there by 6. And I don't go to work till 8 o'clock. So I go out at like 7:45, and I like let the chickens out, because I used to just let them come out when the sun came up, have our door to open. But then our chickens were getting killed. So I was I'm going to go out there and physically open the door for them, because I don't want them to just the hawk to relearn the door. So when I go out there, it'll scare away anything. So I go out in the morning and I give them like just some chicken feed, and then they just roam the lands for the whole day. And then typically around like 9 or 10 o'clock, they'll start laying. And by the time she gets home from work or I get home, like 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock ish, 5 o'clock at night, they're all done laying, and they're just, all the eggs are just laying in the box, like all on top of each other. There'll be 5 in one box, and there might be 3.
That's crazy.
Okay, so I'm just curious about roughly how much do you spend on feed, or what would the total investment for chickens in a month be?
I think Travis is scheming on a chicken farm.
Maybe 15. We buy a 50-pound bag. It usually lasts me. It probably lasts a month.
And what's that cost?
$15 for a 50-pound bag of food is $15.
So you're saving some money, definitely, by eating those. Do you eat a lot?
How much did the chickens cost? And how much did the coop cost to build?
Well, we didn't build the coop, but most people spend around $1,000 to build a coop, I think.
Okay.
And like, we watch the Instagram reels and stuff, and it's like, you know, between building the coop and then the starting stuff that you got to buy, it's usually like around $1,000.
Okay.
And so for us, we didn't pay any of that. And I mean, we bought the door, which was like, what, close to $200 maybe. Our automatic door we bought that opens and closes based on sunlight, or you can have settings for it and stuff.
Oh, that's very cool.
Now, is there enough in the summertime? Is there enough food in your yard, or do they have to eat that food? Like, could they not have to?
They could probably not, but they'd be really mad at us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Supposedly helps with the production, but
free ranging them
the first summer, and I just feed them every morning. They're like, they want that scoop of their chicken crumbles scratch stuff that we give them, and then they just eat worms and bugs the rest of the day. But I know that don't feed their chickens in the summer. They just let them go out, and like there's videos of people that do that are that just let feed off the land, and they're perfectly healthy also. So
all right, we're gonna talk fishing soon, but I gotta know. So what would be like? Do you try to have eggs every morning? For breakfast to eat?
We could.
Yeah. What's your favorite way to make an egg? Like, well, hold on. What's your ideal breakfast with eggs? What would that consist of?
Probably scrambled eggs with leftover either steak tacos or ground beef tacos mixed in.
Heck yeah.
Are you putting anything on the eggs though? Like onions or
what do you do? Like garlic powder and maybe some just salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm just curious. I love jalapenos and chopped up onions, and then mix it up, scrambled eggs. Yeah, yeah.
Salsa on eggs is dynamite too.
Yes, depending on what kind. Yeah.
This spring, though, we added 3 more chickens. We bought 3 babies. We're raised.
Oh, that's cute.
We're raising those 3, and they're getting pretty big now. And honestly, I think 2 of them could be roosters. I'm actually at least one of them.
There you go. Yeah. MJ wants to know, are the yolks super orange in your chicken's eggs? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, super.
He says that
eggs are super creamy.
Can you tell the difference in a fresh egg versus a store-bought egg?
Get out of here.
Well, describe the taste, Travis.
What's the elite's poisoning you, regardless of the whether you call it an organic egg or whatnot. Come on. Why are you laughing? There's a huge difference between
poisoning me. Okay.
That's what that's what they're doing. They're poisoning us with all the food and all the processed crap.
Okay, Robert Kennedy Jr. What else you got for us?
Different. I mean, it's absolutely like, Eric, you ever go, like, you live on the ocean, so do you eat oysters or something or what?
Hell no.
So, like, because I'm thinking you're by the Chesapeake Bay. That's
there's a lot of fresh oysters. Don't get me wrong around here, but no, I'm not. I don't like an oyster. But I get what you're saying.
You like crabs, right? Peeling those crabs. What are they called?
Blue crab.
Blue crab.
They're delicious fresh. Anything fresh is delicious for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No question. I just want to know if you could tell me the difference between the two.
I think you could for sure.
Other than the poison, you could.
Well, even just crack an egg, you can tell when you crack an egg from a mass-produced chicken farm versus in your own yard.
Right on.
It's almost insane that it's the same type of bird. Like you would, because the eggs that you get from the store, it's almost like it's not even like an egg. I mean, it is, but it's a complete, like, it's almost like a 180 between the two. It's like, how come the yolk in this one looks so much different than this? How come the eggshell feels like different? Like it's just, it's crazy. One of them feels like it's genetically modified, and the other one.
That's right. You know what I would do if I were you? I would, before a fishing trip. I mean, the night before, hard boil something, right? Put a little bit of little sea salt, little Himalayan sea salt in your bag, and I've had hundreds of hard boiled eggs on the water, and I used to not eat eggs up until 2017.
Really?
What changed your mind?
The health benefits and the fact that I just got to get over it.
I got you.
Probably.
The thought of eating an egg pre 2017 for me was utter disgust. Where it comes from, what it is, I could not get over it.
Might be too bright.
Yeah. And I remember arguing with my buddy Matt Stasiak at a diner in Buffalo during the whatever tournament that was. I was like, how can you eat that stuff? Like he was eating eggs in front of me. And but ever since after 2017, there was a time where I just did it.
Yeah, I love a hard boiled. Any kind of egg is good. I'm not a deviled egg guy. I don't want that reconstituted stuff in the middle, man. I want to eat the, deviled eggs.
I got it.
I watched a kid at a party one time. I was at a party. We were in a neighbor's house, and I watched this kid pick up the deviled egg tray before he's part of the family that was serving him. And he put the yolk in his mouth, swished it around, and spit it back into the deviled egg on several and served them. And I watched people eat it. I cannot get that image out of my mind. It was the deviled egg. That little freaking deviled his own egg and served it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, listen, we're an hour into Smallmouth Crush Live and have not even got to any fishing talk whatsoever. But
no,
here we are.
Well, I mean, we got a special unboxing, man. So I say we get to the unboxing segment, and then we can talk fishing. Let's go. Let's go. So Brett, he's got the black box from the Bass Lab, man. What's in the box?
I don't have a knife.
We've had to keep it taped closed so that I wouldn't.
Taped closed. I said there was no peeking.
No
peeking.
Seal.
Exactly. Expertly taped up, I might add, by my son Max. Let's go. And Jeff Riddle says, "Oh, so
I saw it." Oh, there you go.
Anthony's in. Way to go. He says for a pooper scooper for your new egg coop, Travis.
I see that.
Yeah, you should get into it, Travis. They don't take much. I mean, I might invest, I could invest 4 minutes of my day every day to them. If I
get it. I get it.
And they just go in at night. You don't have to put them in. Like, they'll come out in the morning and they'll go in at night if you want.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right, where are we at in the box? Whoa, he's opening it. What do we do here?
The box is open. What's the first thing? We see some paper in there. All right.
I don't really know what we're going to find in here either. I mean,
Eric, I know.
We're going to rely on Eric to...
We dab them up a little bit. What's the first thing you see?
So the first thing we see is this.
The old River Rat hat. Let's go, man.
We'll try this thing on.
Yeah. Tell me how you like that flex fit.
Hey, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, too, if you could just copy this link, put it in social medias, help us get the word out here. I know we haven't been around lately, but we should have more than 170 live viewers right now. Come on.
I agree, Travis. We probably lost a few. You know what I mean? I said share, share, and share. And share. Hey, could you put that Bass Lab banner up again since we're doing a Bass Lab box opening? I really would appreciate it.
I mean,
just so people know that hat, if you're a river rat like me, you could get yourself a river rat hat or a t-shirt at Bass Lab. What else we got in there, Brett?
All right, we got a little note.
What's the note say? Read out the note.
Yo, Brett, You are ready to roll and Bass Lab approved. Just don't be stealing Team Guppy's micro tackle boxes.
Oh yeah.
So that might be a precursor to what we have in here.
I could have tipped my hat a little bit with the note. What do you got in there? Open up those stickers, man. Show them up. Just rip it, dude. Don't even be shy. You will not get those out easily.
All right, we got a morning wood. A big morning wood sticker. Hey, this one.
Yeah.
This one I'm going to put on the door to the chicken coop.
Heck, that'll help with egg production. Let's go chickens.
There's something else in here too.
There's a bunch in there.
Maybe a little sticker. Oh yeah, a little morning wood sticker.
Yeah, exactly.
Put this one on Team Guppy's her water.
Bingo. Oh yeah.
This one.
Black Mama. I like it. That's awesome.
All right, Team Guppy, your turn.
All right.
She likes doing unboxing, so.
Oh, this is all for Guppy then. Let's go.
What do you find in there?
All right. What do we got? It's a buzz bait.
Oh, jeez. Just a buzz bait.
Most compact size ever.
There it is, man. That's available on the Bass Lab, man. It's the original maker of the Cavitron, Lee Bailey Jr. Comes in 1/8 and 1/4 ounce, man. Little sneaky buzz bait when the bite gets tough. You could take that skirt off or leave it on. I like a Z-Crawl Jr. Brett, you probably have a trailer that's your favorite.
If this is true.
I swear to God, he sent me a picture of it.
Oh my God.
He did. It wasn't the big black box. It was a white box. I said I was honored to have his guinea pig buried in it.
Oh, it's kind of a big deal. I don't know why we're laughing because Eric, when my parents took my sister and I to the Panhandle of Florida for the week,
right?
My sister had a guinea pig named Tigger.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. Moose. That is Tom's guinea pig. Go ahead. And what happened to your guinea pig, Travis?
Well,
in the Bass Lab box in the ground. I'm honored. Tom.
Well, Tanya babysat the guinea pig for my sister.
Yep.
And when we got back home to pick Tigger up,
yep,
Tigger was dead.
Oh.
And it was very emotional for my sister.
I'm sure, man.
So I'm sorry, Tom, about your guinea pig. I feel terrible for you. And it's no joke. And for him to be able to put it in a Bass Lab box,
I was honored.
Amazing.
You thought he was kidding at first. No, he's serious. He sent it to me today. I said I was honored, man. I lost my hamsters when I was young. All right, back to the unboxing. Moment of silence. Moment of silence for Moose.
The reason that I wanted to get some of these is I'm going to the James River in like 2 weeks, and I can't get information, so don't tell me anything. But anyway, I saw these on. I was talking to Eric one day on the phone a couple weeks ago, and I was like, let me see what's new on the website. So I go on there because I wanted to get. It was like maybe it was the Morning Wood t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, go on the website, and I was like, where is it? And he's like, oh, I'm already out of them. But then I saw this buzz bait, and I was like, oh, that's a neat buzz bait. And he goes, hell yeah, dude. So then I ordered a couple of them. I mean, Travis knows. When was the last time you caught a fish on a buzz bait, Travis? 4 years?
Yeah.
Probably.
At least.
Me too, probably. We don't do that stuff up here.
No.
You just
win.
That's what you do. You win with a spinning rod, Eric.
You drag and win on a smallmouth fishery. On other fisheries, you might have to throw other things to win. So
you might have to work. Yes. Listen,
this is true. This is true.
I just thought of something, guys, and I know
we're not done with the unboxing.
I understand that.
Is this urgent and important?
Very.
If it's urgent and important, you can go ahead. But if it's important but not urgent, I'd like you to hold your thought.
2 things.
Decision time.
If that hawk comes back and eats one of your chicken, is that box big enough to put his body in it and bury him?
It would be. Probably not. But I could probably make it work.
Part of his body.
We could. Not a very big bird. The one that I've seen is not It's not a
okay.
It's a peregrine falcon, I think, is what it is.
Oh,
It looks. I mean, it's not like
those
this
are
huge, majestic animal. Like Gino was telling me that he had a bald eagle come down and kill 2 of his ducks last year.
oh my gosh. But
Like,
back to the
that looked like the bald eagle with like a
that's
6-foot
crazy.
But this
Eating
thing
a duck.
bird, this little hawk thing, it was not a very large animal.
I just simply want to start a trend where we bury animals in the Bass Lab boxes, and we post it on social media.
Yeah, I'll leave you in charge of that. You'd be the doctor. I mean, you kind of could be a mortician. You have that look. What else is in the box?
Continue.
What do we got next?
A drop shotter. I feel like we got to take this one out of the bag.
You definitely do.
Oh,
Everlasting drop shotter. In Black Knight, I think.
Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Yep. Don't let the chickens eat it either. Built on a Gamakatsu B10S. Yeah, dude. That's Primo Marabou.
And does anybody know what that is? Because it holds scent.
Yes, it does. You don't have to reload either, which is cool, man. You can catch them one after another. Oh my gosh.
What did he say?
Gene Parmesan, my cat is getting close. Send me a box and I'll send you a pic. Actually, Travis has some smallmouth crush boxes since he's made the offer. Travis, why don't you send him a prize pack with the sticker on top? You could take over the mortician duties.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
My man is macabre. Only the macabre would get you laughing like that.
What do you want to hold up?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What is this, Eric? Tell everybody.
Oh man, that is literally one of my favorite crankbaits ever made. Made by the Big M, Marty Burns. That's the same model that I took up with Travis and made one of the best, I think, smallmouth bass burn stop videos ever. I kind of turned us onto that bite. The first one was a largemouth. I ripped it through some milfoil, and we got that. Actually, Travis caught it, man, with the GoPros running. It was really cool. Fish inhaled. It was red. And that's just a shad pattern, Brett. I think those smallies and largies up there on Champlain, the right time when they get shallow, about 3 to 5 foot, just
more.
Yeah, Brett
make it happen.
Coolest part.
Oh, that's a mid diver, and that color pattern right there is a green pumpkin, which you don't see often. So green pumpkin is arguably one of the best colors ever made for bass fishing, right? In a soft plastic. TK Stanley at Tacklecraft painted that up. Green pumpkin's got a lot of cream, little bit of cream, and an orange belly. That thing just gets bit. Mid diver, super crispy action, Brett. I think you'll love it. The other one, can you pull up the other one with the Lexan bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to shake that. Shake it. Is it silent?
Yeah.
Okay, is the other one? There was another one in there with the Lexan bill. That's the one. Does that have the ticker in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got the ticker in it. So 2 different versions of the same bait. Super close to a 1.5, but a little beefier and way better action in terms of hunting and cover cranking. You could pop that 1.5 with that Lexan bill. It's close to a clone, but not. But that thing comes through rock like a champ. So I don't know if you've got rip-rap opportunities wherever you fish on your tournament series or in Champlain.
I fish everything now. I'm fishing.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine, I've been casting at.
Well, there you go, man. That is a great sampling of burns. And those are my gifts to you, by the way. Brett did not buy those from me, just so everybody knows. I help Brett. I give a little sponsorship to Brett every year. That's part of the package right there. So, let me know what you like, because that came from my personal collection.
Who painted all these?
That's TK Stanley at Tacklecraft. Yeah. And that's a Big M crankbait, hand carved out of premium dense balsa wood. One of the reasons I think Marty's baits are so good is he does not use any balsa that he doesn't like. Meaning if he sees a board, balsa comes in boards, right? He'll get 6-foot sections, 3-foot sections. He looks at the grain on every piece of balsa that he cuts. And if he's not happy with it, he's throwing it out. the way he finishes his baits from an epoxy perspective and just cures them is tremendous. And then TK with his paint on top of it, they're super durable. Marty dares me to try to break one of his crankbaits. So like you could slap it on the water and he says it won't break. I don't do it personally because it's a wood bait and I want them to last, but they're built tough and they're correct, meaning they're tuned. So I'd be shocked if you had to tune up one of those crankbaits. And there's something to me about wood and water that plastic baits cannot duplicate.
I hear you.
Cannot duplicate.
We got this.
Yeah. Nice. In the house, born in wood.
Hey, listen, guys. We are actually at the halfway point of the Smallmouth Crush Live show tonight, and I wanted to, we're going to step away for a second or two, run a
Wait, we're not done with the unboxing.
Couple commercials. We're going to come back for the second half of the unboxing shortly.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
When you get around some finicky fish like I am right now, I got a big school that don't seem to want to touch nothing. It's ridiculous, actually. Pro Cure Smallmouth Crush Magic. I'm going to put this on Great Lakes Finesse Drop Minnow. Lather it up a little bit. Down on the drop shot, see if we can catch a few. Like, God, that's a big. I'm telling you right now, Smallmouth Crush Magic by ProCure. You definitely want to grab some of this. It has the right scent. And these are really finicky fish out here. It's getting so much pressure. I'm on a pile of them, and I literally have been trying everything. Everything. What happened, Eric?
I mean, you stepped away from the council. Sean Lai says Travis uses ProCure to moisturize his lips. That's when he stepped away, and other things, but we won't talk about that. All right. Well, thank you for that commercial. Travis, you're on the game tonight. I mean, you were very enthused about the interview with the chickens. I'm impressed. You ran a commercial. You actually found an intro today. It's tremendous, right? Did you see what he said? I've seen better set of legs on a pool table.
I've seen better legs on a pool.
There's some good ones, man. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Okay, part two.
Wait, I've seen better ads for preparation. Anthony, guys, he always gets me, man.
Shoot.
Oh, this kills me, man.
Good. He's got a person. I bet his sense of humor is. He's got to be a riot to like work with or something.
He's a personal trainer, so if anybody wants to have remote sessions with Anthony, I'm sure he'll crack you up until your stomach hurts and get you in shape. I mean, that's probably the best stomach workout I've had in a week. Thank you, Anthony.
He's got to be the top contributor, like comment over the show.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's some funny dudes on here, man. He's one of the tops for sure. He's top 5, no doubt. Yeah. Yep. All right. What else you got in that box?
In there. I found something that looks really weird.
Let's see. Bring it out. What is it?
This thing right here. I have never seen this.
Open that thing up.
This is this is something else. I don't even know, but G Crack.
Does it smell like anything?
It's like a devil.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, on a jig for sure.
It looks like the tail of a lamprey.
It does, doesn't it? It's gonna have some nice hinged action. How about that color? Green pumpkin blue.
It's like it's like a blue. It's a blue sapphire on one side,
and like
then
an Okeechobee crawl, right?
Yeah. Then it's like a watermelon, red flake, green pumpkin mix on this side.
I think it's gonna be dynamite, man. Flip that around in the grass. Ooh.
I'd love to
bring the
package, but
it's called leaf.
Yeah, I know.
I think.
Yep.
Japanese.
Ain't never seen that shape before.
Leave it up to and this not only this has look at the price tag on it. Is that yen?
It's yen.
You have to convert it, right? By like
Yes.
0.789. Is that it?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's pretty good if you know.
Yeah.
715, so it's $7.15 yen or 700.
Yep.
That's right.
All right, what else we got? Let's see. We got some, probably not that, but custom tie.
No, not custom tied. Those are OGs for you because I just thought I'd throw a couple little funky colors in there because I know you're straight black, but why not?
A couple.
Yep, and the size you want.
330 seconds, bud.
Right on, bud. You said you wanted some 330 seconds.
What
You
size?
got a better use than I do for
You
them.
go 330 seconds, or do you mess around with other ones too? Are these original fighter flies?
They are. I threw you some eighths just in case. Got windy or something.
Oh yeah.
We lost Travis.
No, eighth is.
I don't know.
Is it eighth here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Than 330 seconds.
Yes, it's heavier. I do believe.
Here's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, those are all for you, Team Guppy. Do not, and they're loaded. Now you got to open each one up. So you got to read the label, show the front,
Drop shot. Love this.
Yep. All right, open it up from the top because it's labeled on the top too. Open it from the corner. Corner. Yeah, just open up the corner.
Corner. Ooh, all right.
Yeah, and look, show everybody what's inside. I mean, I loaded her up with the hooks too.
Yeah.
Come on, Brett. She don't even have to ask you. And now there's a little secret compartment on the back.
What?
On the back, it's the little skinny one. And what's in there?
Nothing.
Oh. I forgot to put my drop shot weight. You'll have to be stealing
Put in there.
I'm sorry. Whoops. Go to the next one. What's the next one?
Go my wall out there in the garage and
You can load it up. You can put your drop shot weights in the back. There you go. Full screen. I like it.
Next thing we got is the shaky heads.
Yep.
Nice.
don't dump them all out.
No, there you go. They got a little. I had them perfect when I sent them, but shipping obviously. So that is the Outcast tackle, man. That's good for ripping through milfoil like on edges. So Brett, you know what to do. Give her a finesse worm, man, and let her rip it. Let her snap it. What's that?
We were full screen. Nice. Yeah, give us.
Yeah, go full screen again, bro.
All right. Well, I'm trying. You also have the ability to do this too, Eric.
All right. Yep. Wacky Nico.
Wacky.
What's in there?
Matches Brett's OG shirt right now.
It does.
Does it? Oh, the Bass Lab sticker. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm wearing the OG Bass Lab shirt, guys.
Ah, nice.
There.
Yeah, weighted Nico. That's a Gamakatsu, one of my favorites, man, with the titanium weed guards. And there's probably something in the back of that compartment. Let's see. I hope I loaded that one up. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That just
saw your tip. What was it on Instagram that we watched?
Mm-hmm. That's a carpet. That's a carpet drive. That's a carpet drive screw nail. That's one of my favorite things. I think it's got the perfect weight for Wacky Nico for sure. You want to weight your wacky worm. I use gold if they're eating brim and silver if they're eating shad. It just gives a little hint of flash.
This is a very impressive box.
Thank you,
man.
Yeah,
I'd love to get something like that someday. Maybe we could do an unboxing.
I would be happy to say, Travis, because I got the same thing here, man, ready to go.
Wow.
What else you got? What else you got? Ooh. Ned rig. Let's see what's in that box.
Let's see.
This is Team Guppy's first official tackle box. She doesn't even have one.
Wow. What? Look at that. Those are some of my favorite Ned heads. I've got VMCs in there. They're football. I've got two different styles. That I would use in grass. There's probably a football head in there. I like that bend in that hook, that O'Shaughnessy bend. When they hook them, forget about it. That's a Gamakatsu hook, and that's by another maker. So I tie my shaky football jigs on either one of those jig heads, and they're tremendous. Yep. And there might be is there one more football? Is there a football box in there?
Or did I got that one too, Eric?
I might have.
Got this.
Oh,
the shaky football jig worm.
Yeah, man.
Hand tied.
Right? Look, that thing's deadly, dude. Put yourself a Maxent General on the back of that, or a Nico Leech.
I remember you throwing that Nico Leech.
Don't even sleep on the Nico Leech on the dudes. I'm just telling you right now. And buy it from Travis's link. Maybe you could put it in the comments of this video. Aside from the Berkeley Maxent General, SmallmouthCrush Magic on the Nico Leech on my 1/8 ounce shaky football jig, forget about it up there. It's got a little crystal flash. It's got round rubber. It's got hair on the front, which I won't tell you how I do it, but that thing breathes a little bit, and it's sneaky as F.
Those are the same thing.
Yep.
Different. We got a bunch of different colors, guys. I got, what is this one? Money, the one that's like a green pumpkin goby.
That's Money.
What's this one?
That's Tantastic Goby. Come on.
Or is that Tantastic Perch? Or is that the goby?
That's Tantastic Goby. It should be Tantastic. There's Perch-tastic, and that's the Black Knight.
Yeah.
And then what's in the Super Tanker box?
And then we got these.
Oh, we got more. That's Plug Knocker. There it is, man. My reel, Travis, on the Plug Knocker is almost at 800,000 views. Do you believe that? That's crazy. Wild.
Yeah.
And it's my only viral clip.
You got a few that's pretty viral, but that one is approaching 1 million.
I know. It's nutty to think about.
1 million views?
And I don't even sell it. I sold that like 10 times.
And then last but not least, guys, this is the last thing in the box.
Yeah, that's the Super Tanker box. Hopefully everything didn't fall out.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. I mean, shipping got it. We were shaking that box like crazy for Instagram reels and posts, so. Bobby Balsa said it. I'm going to highlight that one.
Look, so we got that's the new Everlasting drop shotter with the Helgi smash. A couple more of the shaky jig worms.
Football, Smalley.
But these are for game day, bud.
Oh yeah, hand tied. That was a hand tied in the Bass Lab special.
What do you think, Guppy?
Yeah, it's nice.
All right.
Chickens would eat that.
They would. Got to keep that marabou away from them. Come on.
We should make a jig out of chicken feathers.
I will tell you this. Chicken feathers for treble hooks, for poppers in any topwater, there is nothing that compares to a chicken feather. So if you see any white or tan ones about the size, you send them to me, a bag, and I'll tie you up the best feathered treble you ever fished.
Eric, there's actually one feather that's better.
Tell me.
You're not going to like the answer.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that I haven't found it.
It's a hawk's feather.
I wouldn't use a hawk's feather.
I'm just saying. Britt, you got to take care of that hawk.
Look at that. That's premium marabou, bro.
If I
select,
if I get it, can you be here? I live 3 hours away.
oh no, I'm not tying anything with that, man. Especially a peregrine falcon, man. That's freaking protected. That's the fastest animal on the planet. You know they dive bomb. When they dive bomb, a peregrine falcon, I think, can reach speeds over 200 miles an hour. Their eyes,
a red-tailed hawk that's all it is.
Well, I'm just talking about the peregrine falcon. I don't know how fast a red-tailed hawk is, but a peregrine falcon's eyes are made or like shaped so that when they dive, they keep their eyes open. At that wind speed, 200 miles an hour, it circulates the wind so it doesn't hit their pupil direct on. It creates a circular. Isn't that wild? Nature, man. It's fascinating.
Huh.
Fascinating.
Well,
anyway,
our new chickens, the new babies, they grow so fast that they're shedding feathers. I just swept, a pile of them.
Well, no, don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. I want Brett, you know how long I need them. And sometimes those really long chicken feathers, dude, I've tried, and I don't see anybody doing this. Like when you get a production popper, they're always the same size. They're shitty. They don't have them splayed right. There's a million things, in my opinion, as a fly tire, they're doing wrong with a feathered treble. And if you do it right, it should be splayed so that the curvature of the feather is splayed out like this. So when you're popping it, it comes together. And then when it stops at rest, it starts to fold out and it has secondary action. And the chicken feathers are so soft, they're moving on their own and creating a lot of secondary action. And that can trigger your bite. So I'd love to tie you some of your own chicken.
Yeah, get one of what was that one? Lucy? What'd you call her?
I want some Lucy. Yeah. I want a bag labeled Lucy Linda, and I'll send you the tied feathers back. And you can just tell me what size hook you want. Agami, round bed, bronze number 4. I'll do some number 5s. I'll do some red. I'll do some with some tinsel. I'll do some with some crystal flash. I'll do some with a variety of different flash material that you've never seen before. You'll like it. And I'll do you some bluegill ones too. What up with that? What? They don't all have to be white.
I got
Come on now.
Chickens out there. Does it have to be like a full-size chicken?
No.
You just know the feather size that you would like to see on your treble. So if you see a feather that, it could be short to medium, but the more, I don't want super webby, that the stem of the feather, I guess that's called, I don't know what that's called, the stem. Yeah. Thinner is better, right? You want a lot of action. Yeah. So, like marabou, when you see premium marabou, you know it.
Think upper thigh feathers versus chest feathers.
Yeah, kind of maybe tail too.
Yeah.
Too coarse, bud.
Well, I don't know.
Undertail.
Yeah, well, okay, undertail. I don't know where they come from. I just tie with them, bro. Okay. I don't pluck them.
Well, I've had chickens growing up. I am familiar.
Then you know the ones I want.
Back a lot of memories. That's why I had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And
nobody knew.
Some
now
of the
we
best
know.
Memories of my life were surrounded by chickens.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, they're fun.
Sweet, man.
That's why we got names for them, and we don't even care about. We got to pay $15 a month to feed them. It's like, oh, we're just gonna feed them because they're happy when you feed them, and
that's cool.
So when the hawk got them, we were very upset. I was out there. I was mad, dude. I was not happy.
So Brett, you'll have to tell me which of the crankbaits you like the best, because these are the Burns collection.
What they
ready
say?
To go.
$50,000 fine if you
what?
Get caught with one of them. I'm like, oh no.
No.
What was that you just held up, Eric?
These are just some of the Burnsies that I have, in the collection, man. We'll do a Burns show one night. Maybe we'll do that crankbait show one night and just have Marty Burns on and TK Stanley. I'm sure, Travis, we could get lots of people watching that, because I don't think there's anything better than a balsa show, man. People want it. They've been asking for it for years.
Let's do it.
Years.
I don't mean
a day since I've started the show with you. And Baxter the Bait Man has wanted to have me on to do it. I'm holding out for Smallmouth Crush. Let's do it.
As you should, as co-angler of the show.
Co-angler of the show. That's right.
You know what?
Look, man.
This is it. Because you are.
Yeah.
You're not the co-host anymore. From this point
forward,
forward, you're the co-angler of Smallmouth Crush.
I'm the producer. Let's just get it straight. Not co-producer, not co-host.
What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. I think it's co-angler. Epic Eric.
So. Nah. I have to like it. I have to like it. Well, that was a great unboxing. Naomi, what I like the most, if you can find, there's a bag that I use that I carry everywhere. But I like to put those boxes, the travel bag that I use, it's like a backpack. There's a single compartment up front, and that's where I stack my little micro tackle boxes.
Yeah.
And yeah, those are available on the Bass Lab for sale, by the way. So we make sets of these and we send them out all the time. So anyway, if you're interested,
she's got a few sniper jigs now.
Nice.
And then she's got a couple little general packs, and she has a red eye shad.
Let's see.
I don't know. Where's your tackle at? She keeps them in a bag. Like, she doesn't even have a tackle box. She just has her hiking pack, and it's full of even the rattle traps in there. Show them. Hold on. Pull it out on camera.
Okay.
Like, show them where it's at in the bag.
Oh.
You have to hold the bag up in the camera so they can see it. So here's her tackle bag. It's just
what?
Like a multicolored backpack.
Oh, wow.
You would think that somebody of my
caliber,
would have some a decent setup for my girlfriend here, but I mean, show them where that is, and
when you're just
hold it up. All right. This is where it's all at, right in this pocket, just like this.
Yeah.
Fishing. You should put like a fishing pride. Should say fishing pride sticker on the back of that duffel bag.
You gotta flip it around. So I gave her. She's got some of the little generals, and then
I've got some clobber minnows.
But
I thought they were pretty dang cute.
She saw them on like Instagram ad one day, and she's like, "Look how cool those are!"
Look at that, man! You could drop shot that thing. That would catch them when they don't want to bite anything.
Yep.
2-inch bait. It's like a little crappie bait, but then what else you got there?
I got some. What size are these?
3/32 ounce.
3/32 ounce hook.
Gamakatsu. I like it.
She's
Can't
got
go wrong with a gami.
head rig heads.
All right, she got one. In case she gets snagged, she'll have two more in the background.
What are those? Drop shot weights?
Drop
shot weights with the hooks in the pack with the weights.
And Smallmouth Crush approved.
Oh, nice. That's the old bag. That's the first. Hold that. Yeah, that's a collector's item.
It is. It's a very collectible thing. That's why he's using it for drop shot baits.
Version 1. I only have a handful of those back. Someday I'll be buying those packages.
You will be just for I would.
That one. This is right in the pack jig.
Oh wow!
Look at that, man! The sniper.
That's the OG.
That's the OG of the OG.
This is the new. Is this one the latest? Maybe. I don't know. That might be the latest sticker.
I don't know, but some of these comments. So, I think.
Oh, and then she's got a red eye.
Oh man.
Where is it in the cup?
Yeah.
It's in a ceramic cup in our bedroom.
Okay.
You got her with lures in a ceramic cup? Brett, what in the hell? You got to outfit your girl, man. I feel like sending her one of my extra tactical bags or something.
Are you reading any of these comments?
I am, man. I'm trying to be. You're killing me.
But it's about a nitro scarf. The problem is, guys, like, for the viewers, like when you're on this show, like for some reason, I'm on my phone. Think about how big your phone is, right? And I'm looking at half the screen is like the StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Little box. It's like 1 inch.
Oh, so can you even see the comments?
No, I can't see the comments. I can't see anything.
She got a red-eye shad. Is that a red-eyed shad or a red-eye shad?
This is the packaging.
It's a red-eyed shad with a D.
Nice.
If you find any red-eye shads, cherish them.
So
What's the difference?
Oh, good question.
One is the OG made out of the bone-colored plastic. The other is the cheaper version of the Chinese clear plastic. They don't have the same knock or resonance.
Just for free. I took it out of a gift bag he got.
Yeah.
Not a problem. They still catch fish. Don't get me wrong, Guppy.
But sign up for like MLF for the year membership. They'll send you a prize pack thing in the mail. I think. One of those.
I was excited about it.
And then what else do you got? One more bait. I forgot about this one.
A dark sleeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's in this.
That's awesome. In your bedroom.
Do you take that on the boat with you for good luck?
No.
It's ceramic. You'd have to wrap it up in like bubble. Yeah.
You never know.
My Nana gave it to me.
Oh, there you go. That's
nice. You're not going to take your coffee mug, Eric, and just throw it in the boat. Huh?
I mean, if it was a good luck charm, man, I'd bubble wrap that motherfucker and put it in there, man. Geez. Take it for a ride. Can you imagine on the Great Lakes that thing bouncing around in the council? Council?
In the council.
As Travis would say, the council? In the council of my boat?
How else are you going to say it?
We'll put all your
It's called the. Let's console. Try it. Yes, console. But when you say it really fast, it comes out as
the console.
Yeah, see, it's starting to lean that way. But if you're thinking about it, you're gonna say it kind of close. But if you're not, you're going back to your Wisconsin accent, and there are some very interesting things that pop out.
There are some so funny comments.
What are the vibes are looking? What are they looking like? Are people enjoying this or not?
Yeah, they're
absolutely loving it. They're having fun.
So let's play the comment game. MJ goes, dark sleeper is a good way to introduce new anglers to the concept of losing fish.
And you know what, Guppy, do you know why? Because the hook on that damn dark sleeper is such a thick gauge and there's not much of a bite gap. I've lost a ton of fish on it, but they bite it, but it's hard to like get the hook in, and they put too heavy of a gauge hook on it. I haven't even
opened this yet.
They bite it, dude.
Yeah. Steve said, I'm not convinced that this girl is old enough to drive.
So, Guppy, that's a compliment. You're looking really young. You're looking fresh. And, Brett, I can't tell you the number of people that said tonight, you better put a ring on Guppy's finger soon, man, because she is the catch of your lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the time is right. You got the chickens are spawning, and, you know...
I gotta get her.
Love is in the air. You got a house. You're making a home. You're having fresh eggs every morning. You're filling her tackle box with, you know, kind of good stuff. I mean, my stuff is probably better, but that's all right. We won't talk about it.
With little generals, you know, I've been filling her.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Dark sleeper, lay the wood.
Yeah, I need to have Epic Eric design a ring at the Bass Lab.
We could do it. You know, my buddy Alan Handler designed my wedding ring.
Really?
Let me see if I can get a close up of that.
There's a really good chance we're gonna get a Bass Lab wedding ring here.
So David's asking,
right there.
So your Leonard
he was my team partner. He was my team partner.
And her piggy bank.
In a piggy bank?
Yeah.
You could give her a balsa wood ring. Marty Burns will carve it for you. Somebody just said, Devin.
What else we got?
It'll probably be Junebug colored.
Good one, Travis. I could paint that up, man, too.
Oh, I thought that was a Navionics chip. Just an SD card.
So someone goes, so you better, or some, I guess, propose Or some 19-year-old scoper is going to swoop in on her.
One of those flat brimmers, Naomi, that fishes the elites, all those little, teenage boys that have flat brims. Some scoper's going to come in and swoop you off your feet if Brett don't move quick.
Yeah.
That's what she calls all the because of what's his name, Marshall Robinson. He's like a broccoli head. And he just won the one on Hartwell. But that's what he says, the broccoli heads out there.
And Steve Hardy just said he lured her in with a little general and a dark sleeper. Think about that. These guys are going nutty.
Yeah, listen, 5 months in, I'm on the phone with Brett, and he gasps and said, "Oh my God, I just saw a chupacabra." And I was like,
this explains everything. Was that before or after he met Travis?
that was after.
Yeah.
Well, now it really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Manifest destiny. They manifest these sightings in their head and it comes true. They project it so these beings present themselves potentially. Do you see what you believe or do you believe what you see?
Yes.
There you go.
All right. We got to pick a winner real quick for the
all right, let's do it, man.
Super chat.
Man, there have been some super chats tonight. This has been fun. A lot of laughter. Travis, you were on point. You're back in. Team Guppy, can't thank you enough for showing up. Brett,
congratulations
for sharing
to
Team Guppy.
David is the winner.
David Zickus.
Get a hold of me, either Travis at SmallmouthCrush.com or find me on social media, SmallmouthCrush on Instagram, and send me your address, and we'll get that amazing prize package sent out to you.
And a free Tackle Warehouse t-shirt. David, tell him what size you are. He'll dig one up for you.
Well, I said I don't have those yet. That's for the next contest.
Oh, well, you can't afford to give one of the 400 away? Did you count them all? Do you even know what's in the box? Type it in the private comments right now. I want to know how many are in there.
It's a long story.
You don't know. You don't know.
I do.
Are you gonna throw in that really colorful Adidas jacket that you tried to sell one time on a stream?
No.
Would you wear that windbreaker?
It was a Reebok.
Listen,
it's Reebok.
Okay, I didn't know what brand. I couldn't remember the brand, but I want you to wear it one day when we go fishing. If I come up this June, like soon, like next week, will you wear it on an outing with us? All right, great.
Yes.
I want to see you set the hook with that Reebok jacket on. It's very colorful. That'd be awesome with those boots you wear.
Go.
And shorts.
Yes. Well, I got a lot of heat when I stood up. I guess everybody saw me in my shorts, and
yep, they did.
Yeah, I have extremely white legs right now. Sorry.
I think somebody said they look like pipe cleaners.
Or
chopsticks, or bamboo chopsticks.
I don't know.
Pipe cleaners.
Go grab Bub and we'll see. Once to buy hair jig out of Bub's hair.
I can't believe you didn't bring one of them chickens inside.
I think that's what's about to happen. You're talking about your dog?
No, the cat.
Oh, the cat's got some nice fur.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tie a hair jig out of that. There's no question. Bub made the video too. He's on the post on Brett. So Brett, where can people follow you on social media?
Oh my.
Right?
Brett Carnwright.
Travis, you should get all
CARFRIGHT on Instagram. What's this say?
All right, we were laughing and talking.
Sorry.
MJ says, Travis, you should get calf implants and flex on these haters. All right, Brett, say it one more time. And Travis, please refrain from posting another and laughing for a moment. Because
one more.
Travis, how come
Riley Brody says, no question that thing that Naomi is holding is plotting a murder. He's so chill.
Oh man.
Man, if you groom him, keep the fur. I'll tie him a hair jig for it. I want you to catch a smallmouth bass on his hair. I will tie you a hair jig out of that cat's hair.
I would be so
His hair, like, yeah, it's pretty similar to this.
Yeah, I want you to groom him and then just put it in a bag. I'll try to make it work. It might not be the prettiest jig, but we're going to make a cat hair jig, and it's going to be the first pussy hair jig ever made.
awesome.
Hey, did you see that Taco Warehouse YouTube video they put out like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, where they did a John Cox's house? Like they went through his
Yes, I saw it.
30 minutes long. Remember when they had the shuttlecock made out of his hair?
Yes.
That was so funny. I almost peed my pants watching that.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Here's a comment. No, Travis is wondering if that cat will fit in the box.
I'd try it right here on camera, but I don't want to jinx it.
No.
Burn this box, right? I'm gonna go outside in front of my wood boiler, burn it.
That's right.
That way we don't have any.
Here's a rebrand. I'll store all my spare tackle in the box.
Yes, there you go. And Brett, how do people find you on social media again, Travis?
Well, if Travis had the stream going right, we'd have all our names.
I know, and people could maybe subscribe to his channel too. I don't know.
Did you get like the economy package of StreamYard, Travis?
He just forgot how to do it or doesn't want to. I don't even know.
It's just at my name, at Brett Carnwright, no spaces on Instagram. BRETTCARNRIGHT. There's no W in there. No.
Oh my God.
We can't even read it. It's so small.
I can't. I'm taking that down. I had to take it down. Sean, you're in trouble.
What did it say?
It said I'll make
Yeah, because Sean lies.
Oh my God.
Travis's ego is so hurt from these late comments. He's only going to throw Z-Man yoga pants colors. Travis's ego is so hurt from these late comments. He's only going to throw Z-Man yoga pants colors. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Travis, did you read this one?
Yeah. Wow.
You should show up more often. You get a laugh like this every week, man.
I'll be right back, guys.
Where are you going?
He's gonna do races.
He's probably going to get a bottle of wine.
Oh, he's been hitting the margaritas hard. I could tell. He's happy. He's happy. I like it when I love it. If we make you cry and the audience makes you cry during a stream, it's a success.
I just hope in the comments people were crying too, because
they're crying.
Okay.
People want to know, did you pee your pants?
I'm good.
Are you wearing any pants right now? He had to go do a shorts change into this, Oh,
jeez.
Travis, where'd you get that sweatshirt?
OG. East Coast, yeah.
She's got the newest one on.
Oh, that's Beast Coast.
I like that one. Yeah.
That's tight.
You don't like it? The logo or what? Or the material?
No, I like it.
Yeah,
oh, you do like it.
Yeah.
Like
the hood, the material. So if anybody had the old Beast Coast, the black one.
Yeah.
This one, the material's better on it. Like, and the hood's a little bigger.
This one shrunk up a little bit.
What's that?
This one shrunk a little, but not too bad.
Yeah, so did our black ones did. Did this one shrink a little bit too?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that is that a smallmouth and a largemouth?
Yep.
Chasing a sniper jig.
Yeah.
I think one of them's spawning.
Really?
How about that?
Oh, yeah, the largemouth's eyes are red, so she said it was spawning.
Ah.
Could be. It's that time of year.
Diablo, that's right.
Like, oh, its eyes are red. It's probably spawning in the largemouth or the bass on your shirt was. But yeah, it's eating a twin tail grub, like on the back, the sniper jig.
So, do you guys ever fish team tournaments? Somebody wants to know with Guppy, like Thursday nighters, getting those jackpots sometimes.
We fished one. Did we just do one tournament together?
Yeah.
We did one tournament back in like 2022, probably.
October, I think.
October, we did it was not a smallmouth crush. It was a Champlain Bass Series Open. And it was a team tournament. You could fish by the whole year. I fished by myself. And then the last tournament, she fished with me. We caught 20 pounds. And
nice.
Weighed in. Pictures. We'll get the picture over there. We'll show everybody our picture. We got.
Yeah, let's see it.
Place.
We had 20.06 pounds with 5 fish, and I think we came in 6th place out of 20 boats. So them boys smashed them that day. We didn't even get paid. I think they paid top 4 or top 5. And then we got
dang. Nice.
She caught a 3. How big was it? Like a 380? That was her. What is this?
All right. So this one says Travis put the yoga pants on and it definitely shrunk to a shad-shaped worm size. These guys are like a bunch of teenagers tonight. Gosh. Holy crap, man. They're going kooky. So, Naomi, what's Brett like to fish with in a tournament situation? Is he calm? Is he intense?
I feel like he's pretty much the same. He's a little bit more quiet than usual.
Okay.
But I think he's pretty much the same. I did put some pressure on myself not to talk about a bunch of dumb stuff the entire
so he could focus.
Yeah. I did weigh one of those fish too. So that's
impressive to catch one behind Brett or one behind Travis that makes it to weigh.
Yeah, we caught him scoping. That was when like the fish really hadn't been too hammered on. Like that was like the year that it kind of started a little bit, like the off.
Yeah.
Doing that. And so I was standing on the front deck, and that time you could actually catch, like, the fish were so aggressive. Like if you saw, most of the time you weren't seeing singles or doubles. Like we would see like 5. And I could throw into them and hook one, and she could throw in and hook one too.
Hook another. That's pretty cool.
Now they're it's not like that. It's like you're lucky to get one to go, and the other one's just like, it's hard to double up now. Like it's changed so much in like 2 years. But
they feel like those fish are starting to feel the pressure out there, the deeper fish from the scope.
We would both stay front, like in that tournament, we were both staying on the front deck. So she can catch them on scope. So I mean, she's probably not like Drew Gill or anything out there, but she.
I hope not.
And catch
that would be horrible. Who wants to marry Drew Gill?
She's a scoper. Naomi's a scoper up there. But
she ain't no hoper. She's a scoper.
Yeah, the tournament was too much pressure for me though. I'd rather go out there and try to catch them on a dark sleeper or out on my kayak and tried to catch them a little bit. But
did you?
Kayak doesn't have any paddles or anything, so I'm just rowing back to the same spot constantly.
Yeah.
I haven't had much luck with that, but that's more fun for me.
Yeah, I like fun fishing too.
She goes out
just to chill.
On the kayak, man, it is like she's not in like a fishing kayak. She's just in like a little, 8 foot or 10 kayak. What do we got?
Better scope before you interlope. or elope.
Yeah.
Scope before you elope. Oh, all right.
So she's got the kayak, and it's like it doesn't have a place to even like put your paddle down. So she'll like have the rod out there, and she'll put the paddle down, and it's like trying to slide off the kayak and into the water, and she's trying to cast, and the whole time it's like the wind's blowing. So And kayaks move so quick from everything.
All right, Lee said Guppy's talked more about fishing tonight than Travis has. That's the latest thing that got Travis going. Travis,
we're not reading the next one. We're not reading the next one.
I mean, why not?
What?
Oh, I know which one you're looking at, and don't put it up.
Can't.
I'm just going to put it up. Daniel Thomas Fishing says, I need to get my bunghole scoped soon. I'll be 45 this year, and Travis, you're hired to do it. I mean, you're the best scoper out there, Travis. Could you make a living scoping bungholes? That one just slayed Travis. What? Oh my gosh. Well, might as well just put this one up to just keep Travis laughing. Travis will scope with his Leal General.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
How is that just starting to come up though? Like it's like how are these jokes just now starting after the last 3 years?
There has been so many crazy comments on this stream. It's really
there has, but tonight was extra special.
It was just because you're here. Right. You haven't been present for a minute, so of course it is. It's just add a margarita or a half bottle of wine, man. And everything starts to be extra funny. Trust me.
Gotcha.
We know this.
Okay.
Yeah.
He might not be back on for another 6 weeks, so
enjoy it while it's live, dudes. Oh my gosh. Brett, this one might hurt you, but it's got to be read. Brett's not fully committed. No paddle holder on his girlfriend's kayak is telling.
Hey, it's not a kayak, it's her boat. That's what she said.
It's right. It is her boat.
To be fair, she's only, how many times have you taken it? You've only had it out like, since we've been dating like 3 times, maybe. Like once a year, she'll take it out. She gets to drive the Phoenix around.
No, I think I took it out 3 times last year.
Okay.
The Phoenix?
No.
Oh, the kayak. Oh, I got it. Yeah.
No, but yeah, the Phoenix, she'll drive that around.
MJ says that everybody's just trying to show off because a woman is present on the stream tonight. So Guppy, you are the impetus for all these young men reverting back to their, teenage years and making these funny ass jokes tonight. And Travis clearly has enjoyed them the most. And Travis, I mean, they've been as much about Travis as anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
pretty good.
I was going to start texting me, hey, can we get Guppy on tonight?
Mm-hmm. Guppy, you might have to be a regular on the show.
Yeah.
We are looking for more co-anglers.
It's true. How about the ABA drama? Have you guys heard that the ABA?
No, I know the drama here is they're not coming to New York waters.
The ABA drama is that checks are bouncing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not good.
They well, for Gino, he won Angler of the Year last year.
Yep.
In the New York division. So you get free entries next year, and then they canceled the division for New York this year. And they and they won't even it's supposed to be about $1,200.
Yep.
And they're not. You would think they would just say, "Hey, Gino, we'll just give you this money because the division folded," but they want him to go fish the Maryland division of ABAs. It's like a 10-hour drive. I think they're all in the Potomac, but from where he's at, it's probably a 6 or 8 hour drive.
Wow!
Just they're like, "Oh, we'll give you free entries to those where you spend $500 in gas just to get to it." And but yeah, that was what he was telling me. That they'll give him free entries to a different division. The closest one is Maryland. If he wants to to go fish those. Like instead of just being like, "Hey, we know you won and we're canceling it." And but then I listened to the Slick interview, the Slick Johnson, his podcast the other day when we were actually painting a wall in our room over the weekend, and I listened to it for like a half an hour or whatever it was. It was pretty funny. It was pretty entertaining, just listening to kind of the banter that was going on in it. But they were just talking about how nobody or how checks were bouncing, that people were trying to cash. And
wow.
And then I just got an email tonight from the ABA. Did you get it, Travis?
No, I don't. Not that I know of.
He just sent one out like today or this afternoon. And it just says, you know, kind of some like a what am I trying to say here? Just like an update of like what has been going on, kind of like a PR deal. Like, hey, this is a real thing, and this is like how we're trying to go about it. And
you mean they're talking about having their financial difficulties? What seemed to be the problem?
I don't know if they said what the issue was with it, but I think they said they were going to start paying out cash now at the ramp instead of like sending checks like for the rest of the season. I don't know if that was an ABA solo division. There's so many different ABA divisions. That might have.
Oh, I see.
That they were just going to do, or maybe they're. I don't know. I just kind of read over it like literally right before we came on here.
Right.
It was sent to me, like to my email because I fish them, and then it just explains like the just kind of where they're at. It's from the guy that runs the ABA himself, but.
Right. Wave Turns and Ice is effective immediately. All ABA events, including AFT, Couple Series, Professional League, and Top 150 solos, will pay out in cash at the ramp, including championships. No waiting for checks. Cash. But what about the people who haven't been paid? That's what I want to know about. When are you going to make them whole?
Yeah, that's a bad deal, man. It I thought
your brand.
Like on the Slicks interview, this guy, he was trying to bring on guys. And the first guy he brings on, the guy was like, well, man, I'm just letting you know, like, I haven't had any problems with ABA. I've got all my money. But I want to let you know that 2 years ago, I got a check from MLF and it bounced. And he goes, and then I called MLF and they said, you know, he didn't even mention like how long he had waited before he cashed it. A lot of times, if you don't cash those within like 60 days, they'll be canceled. But he goes, I called MLF and they sent me their check and that one went through. And I'm like, why is this guy calling and telling Slick what this thing about like what happened to him with MLF? And he's like, well, I didn't have anything to do with it, nothing with ABA, but I just want to let you know about that. It's like
thanks for the call.
He said. And then he was talking about what he shut the Wi-Fi off somebody's house because he was doing something on the internet. I don't know. It was just a funny rather than just the talk, there was just a little bit of other random.
I see some of his stuff. I don't know much about him. He kind of I don't know what to think of Slick.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't follow him on Instagram or anything. I'm just subscribed to him on YouTube because I listened to the Matt Herron interview that he did.
Yeah, I did listen to that. I heard he's a really good angler down somewhere.
On the Tennessee River, yeah. He was down, or he lives down there, Wheeler Lake.
I think he has some connections with some of the pros, right? He has a pretty good relationship with them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got inside to like Bassmaster, and he's pretty into his long form stuff. Like I'll listen to some of it now. You know, sometimes I get sent the videos, but it seems like maybe he had with like the hate stuff, but you know, it seems like a lot of the stuff he says, it's like pretty truthful. So like he's just kind of like a news outlet somewhat now.
Yeah, like a TMZ.
Rather than like a drama, straight up just like rumors, it's most of the time it's pretty correct.
Well, Sean has an important question for everybody still watching. Anyone else get that Seresto flea collar settlement check?
I don't get that one.
Sean, What the hell are you talking about?
He must be wearing a fleece collar.
Sean said he got $400. Well, everybody go out and apply for the Seresto flea collar settlement check. What? Slick is wrong, plenty. Just so random. I had to put it up.
I don't know.
Anyway, this has been fun, man.
It has.
No, but I'm going to get my Wraith settlement check really soon. That's a hard word to say. Wraith.
It's rake. It's rake.
Don't you want to say Wraith?
M. Jones in the comments way earlier thought he knew. It's a rake.
All right. Okay.
And he said he's done watching. He had enough of this talk.
When we, I mean, this part of the world is like where it goes down in the Adirondack Mountains.
The Wraith part? Can you show that picture again, Travis?
They're all over the place.
They're all over up here.
No, the only thing I got is another Procure video.
Come on, man. Put up that Wraith picture one more time.
That's all I got. I got the rake up anymore.
Where's the Wraith?
I'll see if I can find it. Actually, no. I saved the I had it up on my screen, and it actually, I think it's bad luck to have a picture of a rake on your computer. So I deleted it like instantly.
Now that you say rake, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to stare at like if you catch them on like a trail cam or something, you don't want to stare at that video or that picture for too long.
What happens?
They'll come back into this dimension.
I mean, you just infected everybody that was watching tonight. All 165 people are not going to have a rake sighting.
Oh, do you have the picture?
Travis is like, yeah, I hope so. Travis is like, that's what I'm talking about. I hope everybody stared at and took a screenshot, and now they're going to send it all over the universe. You just spread some rake love tonight, bro. Had that thing up for a while. You didn't give anybody a warning. Don't stare at this picture. Don't take a screenshot. Don't send it to your buddy. Don't examine it because you're going to have rake sightings now. You just hosed the whole freaking show. You're going to be in a rake settlement lawsuit real soon. Can you imagine if Smallmouth Crush? Hey, Sean, can you do a class action lawsuit against Travis for rake harassment or whatever I want to call it? I want to sue Travis. I want to get $400 out of Travis and Smallmouth Crush. If I fucking see a rake in my backyard tonight, I'm fucking suing you.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing? You look like you're driving your mouse right now. What are you looking at? What were you doing? Where were you for like the last 10 seconds, bro? Brett, do you know where Travis is right now?
You found something.
I hope he did. All right, I'm watching. Look into the screen, everybody. Make sure you take a screenshot of this and send it to I didn't see anything, dude. It's in the fucking backyard.
Oh, hey, we
You're trying to find a rake video.
I'm not going to be able.
Was there a lawn rake back there? Was that the joke? Was somebody raking leaves that I didn't see?
Find the picture.
You Googled rake video. That's what you got. You tried to hit us with the high one. You got a rake video on a trail cam. Oh.
I've got a.
Good. Keep searching, man. Please come up with something good. Now Travis is on a mission to find a rake video for everybody. Oh, okay. My head hurts, man. Get it together, man. Come on. Coming unglued.
Rake.
We'll be okay.
Oh. Great video, and all you get is leaves and trees. He just looked at like 10 rape videos. Yeah. Leaves and trees. He was trying so hard. Rakes After Dark is a new show. Can you imagine how many people? Special Rake After Dark show with Ken Duke and BTC. I'll say, clip it. Oh. No.
Sure.
Okay,
I'm
guys.
sorry. All right, let's bring it back. Bring it home. You even flog, bro. Is that Guppy wearing that?
I was trying to find this picture of something we caught on our trail camp past winter, but I can't find it.
Oh,
yes.
Of a rake.
right?
They're on the ground, but we think it was a rabbit. We think it was a rabbit hopping, and it was like a blurred rabbit.
A rake rabbit.
Yeah, it looked like a rake blurring across the screen.
It was just a rabbit.
It was probably a rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out in the field. But it looked like a little ghost. Like
Sure.
Sure, I see those all the time.
Look how red Eric's face is getting.
I just get it. Travis like, sure, I know exactly what you're talking about. I see little ghosts in my field all the time. If you saw black and already think he was a rape. Ooh. Oh. I can't do it anymore. All right.
Wow. These comments
is killing us tonight.
Yeah.
They're slaying us, man. These are good. Wow. All right.
Comments on your phone, actually. We could have had them up.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was pretty good.
That was awesome.
Wow. Okay. Good show, guys.
I thought so.
I'm speechless.
Me too. Oh, man. My nose is running.
Isn't Ken Duke a rake? Will you invite Randy Blockett on?
Oh.
Yeah, will you, Travis?
I don't think I have anything in common.
Any fishing lately, Travis? Yeah, what are you going to fish this year, Travis, for tournaments?
Just local stuff, bud. There ain't much going on.
He's going to jump in those ABAs.
Not anymore. There is no ABA. No, they don't have a director for up in this region.
Yeah, they don't. The Northern New York division was like shut down. Like they came out with a schedule in the fall, but we knew there was no tournament director. So fun, and then
I'm sorry. I can't be serious. I'm just.
Devin, I would like to know any club tournaments that are on that have opens on the river. Somebody sent me a nice link on Instagram.
Yeah,
with a list of tournaments
on Cayuga. That's what I was thinking about.
You know, that's
what if
that's what we need to do.
Randy
we need to have our own tournament trail.
Yes, bring me
called
back,
the Rake Open, and it's got on both sides of the banner. It has a rake.
I like it, and then the trophy is a rake holding a smallie.
What happens if you stare at that for too long, though?
I think you
As long as it's a fabric, if it's not a real image of a real rake in this dimension, it doesn't count.
Where did you get these rules from? You have rake rules written somewhere?
It's common knowledge, Eric.
Oh, common knowledge.
For some sort of spirit or entity to enter you, it has to be in this reality and be real.
Okay. So a flag is fine. A rake flag is fine.
That's perfectly fine.
Asking about Lake Champlain. Rakers Invitational is running 100% payback out of Messina. There you go. Champlain, they haven't really started this. They are spawning, but the main deal hasn't really gone on yet. It's the water temps in the high 50s up from Plattsburgh north, like Cumberland Head north. It's in the high 50s, low. It's supposed to be really hot. He's coming here this weekend, I think. Yeah.
Why are you trying to do it, man?
Nothing is.
I'm trying to be serious, man. I'm trying hard, but I'm barely hanging on right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, we can wrap this up whenever if you got more questions.
No, dude, I'm questions.
I'm feeling it, you know.
You go, man. If I start giggling, it's because I can't get it out of my head. And something's going to pop in. I think the rake is inside me now, and he's making me say things and see things and think things. I'm infected with rake.
I don't know how much of a conscience they have, so I won't worry too much about it.
You've heard Reiki Master before, haven't you?
I have.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Nothing. It's not related.
Where they hold their hands over your body and shit starts to happen.
I don't know.
I had a girl at the gym. I had a personal trainer, right? And I had tendonitis, and she came over and she wanted to do Reiki on me, man. And
Reiki's fine.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Nothing happened. It didn't work. Did I have to believe it to make it work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man.
I don't even know anything about it, so I don't even know how to ask questions about it.
About what?
The rake.
Oh, if it's something that interests you, there's a lot of good videos about it. A lot of people have encounters with these creatures, and like I said, a lot of them are found. It's not more like Bigfoots are more wildernessy. That's where they come through in this dimension, but rakes for some reason are more around industrial stuff. And then of course we all know probably about the fairies and things like that, but the Mothman is also something that people have seen. That's normally around when disasters, human casualties, things like that, in a fair number, some sort of tragedy takes place.
What did you say? Can you say that
tragedy
again?
And the Mothman comes to warn you.
Here he comes.
There it is.
There it is. Don't stare at that jig too long.
The Mothman. For guys that don't know, the Mothman is the color black in the open water sniper jig.
That's right.
Load. Quarter-ounce Mothman.
Oh man, did the Mothman convince Beast Coast to name a jig after him?
Yes,
could have been.
It was going to be called the Mothman. That's what like I remember the show when you guys were like doing it, and who's the guy there, he had that like crow mask thing on. That was like his icon. Remember that? And he was like, one of the guys would comment.
We had some.
It was like a black figure with like a beak on it.
Yeah.
And he wrote like, call it the Mothman. And then you were like,
and it was bored.
But you ended up doing the color Mothman, and you named the jig the OW Sniper.
I got it. Yep.
Mothman was like a name for what the called.
Right. That's why I wanted the jig to be called. But I like the sniper. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Only because now, you know, we call it the sniper because the sniper's stealthy, right?
That's right.
Okay. But hear me out on this, Eric. Okay.
That's right.
I have a huge point to make on this.
I'm listening.
Okay. Because it doesn't sound like it. You want to interrupt me and I forget what I was going to say?
I need to take a break for a second because I'm still giggly and I think anything that comes out of your mouth, I'm gonna fucking start laughing.
Okay.
I can't get it together. I can't get it together. So I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I can't shake it. I just want to fucking start laughing again.
All right, here's what we'll do.
Why.
Let's wrap this up. Okay.
No, you can talk about your Mothman jig. It's fine. I'll be totally fine over here. I will.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can. I want to try. I really do. I'm sunk, man. Go ahead.
All right, we're talking about the sniper jig, a sniper stealth, right? And so that's why I wanted to name it the sniper jig. Besides the Mothman, because it made sense, but it's also a great bait, not only for throwing out there and just dragging and being stealthy, but
why'd the Mothman make sense? I want to hear that part first.
Because I used that football head jig, the sniper, to snipe fish on my live scope as well, more often than not. So I think it's the perfect name. Over to Mothman, Eric. What are you trying to show off there on camera, bud?
My legs, bud. Ain't no toothpick legs over here, bro. I don't got pipe cleaners, bro. It's all good. Nobody's gonna be saying shit about my legs. Come on. You stand up again. Let's see it. You should have named it the pipe cleaner jig.
All right. We still got a pretty good crowd here, over 130 of you watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of tonight's show, please. Was this one of the funniest ever? I don't know. It might. I don't know. For me, definitely a top 10. Definitely a top 10.
I'd say so. It's very good.
Rarely does something travel throughout the whole show like this has. You started it right off the bat. You're like, this is Brett's coming on. He saw this. Like, that's fame with Travis. Is this
Rake love
I saw.
These guys liked it.
I love my rake.
Almost 2.5 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Usually lasts like 30 minutes and then Eric is out.
No, man. I find it funny anymore. It's all good. He's less angry about it. He just has accepted that he believes in these things, and it's good. It's all good. It's good.
What does it say?
Oh, jeez.
I like when I was attacked by a rake. My wife was swimming. I think it's
all right.
It is good. It's very good.
Very good. All right. We'll be back next week with another lovely show.
What do we got next week? Let's talk about it.
Well,
how are you going to top this one? I mean, you're on a high. You got to keep it rolling, man.
Yeah.
Just think.
All
Who
right.
could come on?
Oh.
Got any ideas, Guppy? What do you
I
got?
think I know who's coming out. It's going to be a surprise guest for next week, Monday. I forgot. Totally forgot about it.
All right. Good.
You got to guess.
This guy has caught more pounds of fish than you ever will in your life.
Amazing.
All of us combined.
I love it. We're going to talk fishing.
We will.
Is it Kevin?
Right.
Can't say.
I don't think we could ever get KVD on this show. Do you?
Yeah, you could, probably.
Sure.
You think?
Why not?
You tell me.
We certainly could get him on the show.
I challenge you to a rake duel.
Steve Ghosts.
My rake could be your rake.
Weekly cryptids.
Who?
And these guys are still concerned.
Here's my prediction for next week's show.
What do you got?
Eric does it himself.
Eric does what?
Eric does it by himself.
No.
He AP gets on at 8:15. He's driving back from Taekwondo.
Yeah.
In the car, and Eric's like, "Man, Travis,
there we go.
It tonight."
Here we go again. And then we'll come back strong in a month with one more good show. We're just hanging on by a thread over here. This is good, man. The comments are great. Brett, Slumpy Grumpy says, maybe that Wolfman Brett saw is entitled to part of the fee counter settlement, John. Can you imagine if Brett stopped? Got to fill out the form. I'll split it with you, dude. Just don't bite me on the neck. It reminds me of that movie. Who saw this movie? An American Werewolf in London. That's pretty good.
No.
You got to watch that. That's a good one. I think you'd enjoy that, Travis. In fact, I might play that for you next time I'm up in New York with you.
Please do. Is it black and white?
No, it's color. Hold on. I want to see if it's on Netflix. Maybe I'll play a clip. Could you play a clip from an American Werewolf in London on YouTube? I know there's a clip out there.
That one show, Travis, when you had when you played that movie of the guy that was like they were out on the frozen tundra. Like, that week there was like one of them. Remember the guy was fishing? They're just trying to like catch a
fishing with John.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
that was pretty funny.
It's a good series. Yeah, I got a lot of kicks out of that, and some people got really annoyed, and I just didn't understand it. Yeah,
that was a funny one.
That's what I thought.
I liked when Willem Dafoe and that other guy were fishing. Those were
we're ice fishing.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a 32-minute video that deserves respect in all 32 minutes. It's that sacred.
It was good.
We were watching that one that was them ice fishing, and then there was one where they were
in a tropical place.
They were on like a boat, like a wooden boat, I think.
Yeah.
And they
that's the one that got me bad.
But on the ice fishing one, they died, didn't they? Like they died on the ice or something.
Yeah, they froze to death.
Mm-hmm.
It was a sad ending, but
Willem Dafoe is a rake.
It's probably true.
What? What?
Which one, Travis?
I don't know. Okay.
All right. It's pretty good.
We got to go.
We got to go.
We do.
We got to go.
Right, guys.
Hey, everybody. Make sure you like and share this stream. If you really care about somebody, you will. Because if they need a laugh, they'll get one tonight.
Maybe.
That's possible if you're into our kind of humor.
Uh-huh.
Right?
That's right. All right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you on the water.
On the water.